Well, guys, Westworld is back in all of its confusing glory, and I am here for it. I was a huge fan of seasons 1 and 2. I thought they were just peak television right there. Just the acting, the writing, the directing, and how the whole thing felt like it was building towards something. And then season 3 happened, and it got too convoluted, and kind of it kind of devolved into just like robot fighting robot, and it wasn't as good as the first two seasons in my opinion. So I wasn't exactly looking forward to season 4, but then I just realized, you know what? I shouldn't even be comparing it to the first couple seasons. I should just enjoy it for what it is at this point. So season 4 opens up with a little bit of a return to form. I feel like it's still don't really know exactly what's going on. Basically, the Man in Black is after the robots. He's also a robot now, so I'm kind of confused as to why the robot wants to get rid of the robots. But anyway, um, he's after Sandy Newton. Sandy Newton's living out in the woods like Walter White, and so he has this kind of cool scene where he kills somebody who's trying to get her. And well, he's a robot, but he's also a robot, so the ethics here are a little bit strange. We see Aaron Paul now has a wife and a daughter, and his wife's like, "Oh, you and your buddies keep going on about this robot taking over the world stuff, just a bunch of conspiracies." And then after one of them tries to kill the daughter, but Sandy Newton saves them. She's like, "Oh, okay, I guess you're right. Sorry about that." But what I do like about this wife is she's like, well, just do what you have to do. So she's not one of those bitchy wives who are like, you never care about the family. Like, like what's her name from Spider-Man, MJ. She's like, I know you have to save the city, but why didn't you go to my play? I'm glad Aaron Paul's wife isn't like that. I just don't like that trope. Meanwhile, Evan Rachel Wood isn't exactly playing Dolores. She's playing a different character named Clarice, I think. Oh, Christina. I think it's Christina. And I'm not exactly sure whether or not she is a replicant of Dolores or if she is the woman who Dolores was modeled after. Those are the two options here. So it could go either way. I mean, that's at least my theory on who she might be. Maybe it's like Dolores self-preservating or something. Um, but I actually like her character, for what she is at the moment. She is a vital who kind of wants to write about happy and good things and earthly things, but her manager's like, no, write about sadness. And I could kind of relate to her depression throughout the episode, and she's like, what is all this life for? If life is so, miraculous, wouldn't you think there'd be more to it than just, walking around and doing stuff? And I thought about that many times, so I relate to Christine a lot. And Evan does really get a performance in this. Very different from Dolores. Very much more, I don't know, road weary in a way. I don't know who that man was that was stalking her and killed himself in front of her. I don't know what's going on now, but I'm assuming we'll find out in episode 2 plus. So yeah, all in all, I don't think this was like an amazing episode. Just kind of setting the groundwork. Like, this is what's been going on with these characters since, and now the plot's gonna start in episode 2. So all in all, I give this episode a C because of that, because there wasn't really much to the episode itself. But I'm interested in seeing where it's going to be going. I don't know if this is going to be the final season or not. I don't exactly know how many seasons they plan of making Westworld. But whatever the creators think is right, I guess. And of course, Ramon's music is amazing yet again. He does a cover of a Lana Del Rey song. Not exactly a big Lana Del Rey fan, but I enjoyed the cover. He's just a very brilliant musician. Anybody who's seen Game of Thrones would know that. So yeah, the music stood out to me this episode. So let me know what you guys thought of it down in the comments below. Please do not spoil episode 2 because I have not seen that yet because I'm busy. So hope everybody out there has a great day, and until then,